Welcome back to my morning report analysis videos with me, Richard Power, market analyst at Handset Markets, and I'm going to look at dollar yen now. And we still continue to see this sort of track lower on dollar yen, the lower highs, lower lows of this downtrend remain in place, and now having sort of found resistance again below that or around that old breakdown level 101.20 area. I think the retest of 100 big figure comes in. Once again, the pressure on this 100 big figure is ongoing, really. Last week we saw 100.07. Today we've seen 100.07 again, and it's sort of held. It is an interesting point, though, the fact that this support does continue to hold. Over the last few months, numerous times we've seen 100 big figure tested. Only once has it closed below, and even then it just bounced straight back above it. So you get the odd intraday move below 100 big figure, but ultimately it is remaining intact, and maybe that is seen as a key support. So that would sort of increase the importance of a breakdown of the support. So, but at the moment we're seeing the support holding, and you'd be still in the mindset of selling into strength. You'd still sort of look at all these momentum indicators. You'd say falling away RSI, falling away MACD lines and stochastics. There is a marginal sort of argument that you could sort of make that would suggest that maybe the RSI holding up above 40 is a sort of reasonable result, although you'd still say the negative configuration on the stochastics, even though they are sort of marginally sort of bottoming. I mean, you could argue that they started to turn up in early August before sort of dropping back low again. So you'd still say that the configuration of the momentum is negative, although it might not be as negative as it could be, but still I think pressure on 100 remains. Now you'd look at this hourly chart and you'd say, well, selling into strength is definitely the way to go. 100.18 was to the pip low, and that still seems to be the basis of resistance, doesn't it? The unwinding moves on the RSI tend to, on the hourly chart, fail around 60. It seems to be that we've failed around 60 again. So you've still got this selling into strength angle, and even then, if you zoom in here, you've got the stochastics which have just crossed lower, MACD lines which are crossing in lower at neutral. This is all pretty negative stuff. So you'd say any sort of opportunity you get to sell, I think, looks to be a decent one. Rolling over again around that, again, 101 big figure, but 101.18, 101.20 seems to be the big resistance area. So anything around sort of 100.80 seems to be a decent sort of chance to sell. Not too far away from where we are now, so I think this unwinding rally that we've had overnight is likely to run out of steam and continue to go lower, because I think if you were going to get much traction off the debate last night, you probably would have had it already. Although you haven't had a serious US bit of trading off the back of the presidential debate, so maybe there'll be a reaction this afternoon, but I would still say that the technicals would suggest that dollar yen is still going to be tracking lower, pulling pressure on that 100 big figure level, and exactly how it treats that 100 big figure level will be interesting, I think, for the medium term. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.